Hi guys, welcome to another video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill. This video is just a little chat on car boot sales and flea markets. Now, car boot sales and flea markets are held all over the country that I know of, and in some variation probably all over the world. Now, I've had countless emails, texts and comments. What's a car boot, and what can you buy at a car boot, and do people really sell gold at a car boot sale, and where can I find a car boot sale? And to be honest with you, on weekends they're on almost every corner in summer. But some of the ones I use, well, if we start off, Splot Road in Cardiff, just down by the prison in Cardiff, in Splot, there's a big market. They hold a market there, an actual market on a Sunday, with the occasional little boot or antique stall. But on a Saturday it is 85–90% car boot sale, and in the height of the summer it can be quite good. But the good thing about Splot is it's on rain or shine. A lot of it is undercover, and you do get some good traders that go there religiously, so you're not going to waste your fuel. Even though some days you go there, there's nobody there, you're not going to waste your fuel, because there are some dealers there who are religious, who are there every week. They change the stock every week and they're fairly priced. One of the ones I buy off is Julian. He comes all the way from England. Now Julian, he comes from over the bridge, twice a week, every week. Every Saturday and every Thursday to work in Splot, because of course Splot's on a Thursday as well, which again is car boot sales. He has a variety of, he buys auction items, so he'll go to an auction house and he'll stand there all day, or he'll leave his book bids, commission bids, and he'll come back with boxes and boxes of bric-a-brac, silver plate, brass, porcelain, and he'll put it all out on the stall and he'll make his profit. But I've had some seriously good buys off him. I had a cup, I did share it on a couple of the antique groups back about a month or two ago, which was a piece by I think it was W.A.S. Benson I bought, and it was a double cup, really beautifully designed piece, and I bought that out of his silver plate box for £2 and I had £51 for it. So you can get some really good buys off him. Next to him then you have Lee. He's a local dealer, does house clearances and auctions. Not as varied as Julian. He tends to want a bit more money and singles out the better pieces, where Julian will just sell it all. But the point I'm trying to make is there are regulars down in Splot. I've been to Splot and the only people who've been there have been the regulars. And I've been to Splot and it's been heaving, and I bought gold, silver, military, you name it. I've bought some beautiful buys down there. So it's worth a go. Splot in Cardiff, Thursday morning, and you can go there anytime from 4:30. Saturday morning, same time again. People are coming in, dealers and that are coming in from 4:30, 5 o'clock. Sunday, it's more market, so I don't tend to go there. Then of course is Bessemer Road in Cardiff, religious. He's on rain or shine all year. He takes maybe 2 car boot sales off a year, and that's if Christmas Day and New Year's Day fall on him. That's run by Andy. He's actually got a Facebook group, so you can find him now at Bessemer Road. That's pretty good. It's an old fruit and veg market that still runs, and it has shelters around the perimeter. It's not undercover, but it has some sort of shelter, so people are there, rain or shine again. And he is always on, he never cancels. And on a Saturday morning, and this is Bessemer Road in Cardiff, just off Leckworth Road and Penarth Road and that, he opens at 9. He can't open before because he has a fruit market there at 9 o'clock, up until 9 o'clock, and his lease takes over from 9. But on a Sunday you can go there from 6:30. He's on a Saturday and a Sunday every week without fail, rain or shine. So that's a good one. I've had some seriously good buys through the summer, and he will have a couple of 100 cars in it, and he's turning cars away. Well worth going to Bessemer Road. Another one I go to is Bridgend Multi-Storey Car Park, which is by the big police station. You have 4 or 5 stories. Rain or shine, speaks for itself because it is a multi-story car park. It is fully undercover. But I tell you what, take a torch there because it's quite dark. They have improved all the lighting, but it's still not brilliant. If you're looking for jewellery and gold and silver in them little boxes, take a torch. You really can't see the hallmarks clearly, and the last thing you want to do is make it totally obvious that you're using an eyeglass and looking for enough light to see a hallmark. Otherwise you're just alerting the buyer to put the price up. And that's on every Sunday from 7 o'clock. Another one I go to is Gloucester. Now it's not far from Nelson and Treharris. It's a summertime boot sale. It starts up around Easter and runs until mid-November, and that's on every Sunday. Now they actually advertise on the field 10 o'clock opening, but it's not, guys. The sellers go in from 6:45 and they queue them up, and the buyers, they go in from 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the morning. If you're a seller, you can get a 10-minute jump on the buyers, because you can drive in, leave your car, run around for 10 minutes before the other people come in. You'd be surprised what you can pick up in that 10 minutes, and then set up. I've done it countless times, had some good buys, and really you can see the people over the gate going absolutely nuts. Look at them walking around, and you know what? I love it, I just laugh. I give them a wave a few times too. So that's a really good boot sale. You don't get a lot of antiques because it's in the valleys. And to be honest with you, the valleys were a mining community, so they were never a very wealthy community. What you need to do for the big money antiques or the real quality antiques is go where the money was, is in the cities. But you do get a lot of gold and silver and run-of-the-mill working stock out of Gloucester. It's really good for that. Sometimes they have 2 fields. Now you can imagine a farmer's field, they ain't small. Sometimes he fills 2 of them. So that's good, and that's on, as I say, on a Sunday from anywhere just after Easter right through as late as they can run it, depending on weather. But they have been known to cancel depending on how much rain, and it is a field and outdoors, so if it's hammering down, obviously it's not going to be on. There is a little car boot sale that's having a bit of trouble at the moment. They started off in the co-op a couple of years ago in Merthyr Tydfil. The co-op got fed up and threw them out, so they moved to the co-op in Nelson. Now I was really doing well because Nelson's a stone throw from Gloucester. I was going to Gloucester in the morning, coming to Nelson on the way past, buying out Nelson and then going to another. But it's now taken from Nelson Co-op and they're in Cyfarthfa Castle in Merthyr Tydfil. Now Cyfarthfa Castle, beautiful location, they got a lovely museum, guys, so you could tie in the car boot sale with a day out. Cyfarthfa Castle at the moment got a beautiful exhibition on Egyptology, so all Egyptian artefacts and a lovely mummy's head. I've been in, I've seen it. It's free for children, it's £2 for adults. They got a beautiful section on Nankaro and Swansea porcelain in there too, guys. A load of Josiah Wedgwood's pieces. Really, if you're into porcelains or just general antiques, or even Welsh life, because they got sections downstairs with the coal mine and an old prison in there. Really is a nice day out, and of course you can tie it in then with the car boot sale. It's not massive, 30 to 50 cars, but again he's establishing it again. But they're on every Saturday and every Sunday from, I think it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't go there that often, it's not big enough for me. I tend to try and do the larger car boots, but it is one there in Cyfarthfa Castle, top of the castle, big car park up the very top. They're in by there. And to be honest with you, if it's anything like when it was in Nelson, I used to pull 18 karat gold bracelets and necklaces out of there for a couple of quid. So if you're local to it, certainly have a go. Another of mine, which used to be my bread and butter boot sale, but I haven't been doing it as much over the years because of the children, is Gavilon car boot sale in Abergavenny. Now Gavilon is set in a field. They will cancel. Depending on weather. Now at the same time they're on Facebook so you can check. Now it's been raining all week, it's dry this morning and the car boot sale is on. I didn't go to it this morning. However, 1 or 2 followers did comment they'd gone to the car boot. So best of luck to those, hope they bought some nice pieces. That's a good boot. That's the one I had the big crystal bowl stolen from last week, so be careful, watch your store well. Obviously somebody up there's a tea leaf. and that is a Thursday morning, and I'm up there for 6:30. So you buyers, you can get it from 6:30, 7 o'clock, and you're going to be looking in the cars. Trust me, there are some big dealers in Gavilon. If you're not early in them cars, you've got no chance of gold or silver or quality antiques cheap. Trust me on that, guys. I know all the dealers up there, first name basis. If you're in with a shout, you've got to be there at 6:30 with the rest of us. And moving on from there, you got Abergavenny holds a flea market every Wednesday from about 6:30 in the morning. That I used to buy up Abergavenny regular. They hold tables. It's almost like a small antique fair or a posh flea market. You can have some beautiful items up there, but you will pay more for your stock. It's on day, rain or shine. It doesn't matter because it's in the old Abergavenny Town Market Hall. All the tables are laid out, and I think there's about 50 dealers, something like that. There's the shop that sells the burgers and the rolls, and you know what? Shockingly, they actually sell salad rolls. One of the few places you can get healthy diet food. At least somebody switched on, because you can't get it in Gavilon, you can't get it in Cardiff. Not many places do the healthy food. I had done a video, I had a little rant on that the other day. That people should be doing more healthy food. Let me see, trying to think now. Obviously there's a couple in Newport, but I don't know the locations of those. So I recommend you look them up. I'm not going to give details on those because I don't attend them. Obviously Gloucester's another one I go to. That's a Wednesday and a Sunday. And that's purpose-built car boot sale. They moved it some years ago. It used to be in town centre, but they sold the land for Tesco's and moved it, and then they sold that land. And what the council done then, they on the big bypass in Gloucester, they actually built a big car park down off the bypass, and there's a big purpose-built area for the car boot sale, and that's on a Wednesday morning early and a Sunday morning early. And that again is almost like a small antique fair, but you get everything from house clearance vans to general public to fine art dealers who will go there. But there's a coin man who goes to Gloucester, and he has some really nice coins, but at the same time he sells his lower end coins, £1 each, £2 each, and I've had some beautiful buys off him with coins over the years. So definitely worth looking into Gloucester. Cheltenham was one I used to go to, but I've heard that's shut down. So I ain't going to give you details on that. I used to be in Cheltenham Racecourse. If you're in that area, have a little look. You may find it still on, or you may find it just moved. I don't know. Obviously you have Cheddar car boot sale. That's a big one every Sunday, but I don't attend that very often. You have more local, which is Resolving or Riola, which is close to Neath, and that's every Sunday morning early again, up at 6, 7 o'clock. That's indoor, but that is 95% market, and then they just chuck 20 or 30 stalls in of car booters. But that's not a bad day out if you want to do a bit of market and a bit of car boot sale at the same time. I'm trying to think if there's any localish ones that I'm missing. Obviously I've talked to you about Malvern before. That is one of the biggest flea markets within local to me then. It's about an hour's drive from me. And Malvern is in the 3 County Showground in Great Malvern, which isn't far from Worcester. And that's run by B2B Events, and that is a really, really good show. Now some of my all-time best buys have been out of Malvern. I've had experimental Moorcroft pieces up there for £10, where I've had all the different sample patterns and things like that. I've had some beautiful, beautiful silver up there. Malvern is... It's a flea market. They do two. They do a flea market and they do an antique fair. The antique fair is quite small in comparison to the flea market. The flea market is huge, and at the height of the summer, if it's good weather, you can't even get around it in one day. And you have everything from car booters, fine art dealers, house clearance vans, to people who sell anything. It is a flea market, but I tell you what, wow, I love Malvern. And every dealer I know, when Malvern is on, heads for Malvern to buy or to sell. Seriously, if you're learning and you want to be able to handle gear, go to Malvern. Guaranteed it'll be there for you to handle and look at the prices and talk to dealers. Or if you're a collector looking to buy, get up to Malvern, guys. Wow, really, really wonderful, well, it's an amazing market. I'll be going to Malvern for as long as it's on, to be totally honest with you, or for as long as I'm in the game. You start getting further afield then, Kempton Racecourse and things like that. I used to do the antique fair there. But other than that, I think that's really all the antique fairs, flea markets, and car boot sales really that I attend. You've seen some of the things I buy, so obviously they're good markets, they pull some good stock out. Now what can you buy? Well, if you've seen my videos, I buy everything. Every week without fail, I pretty much buy some silver or gold, without fail. I try to buy a pair of candlesticks a week, whether they're beautiful brass ones like you saw the other day. I had open barley twist candlesticks in oak. I had that amazing pair of wall sconces in bronze. I've had 18th century drinking glasses. You name it, you can find anything on a car boot sale. I still get butterflies. I'm queuing up to go into a car boot sale and I can see them all setting up in there, and I'm itching to get in. I still have the butterflies to get in. And if you're the same as me, then yeah, you know you can get anything at a car boot sale. What is a car boot sale? A car boot sale is, I suppose, over here we don't have garage sales or garden sales. Like in America, you'll put your stuff out on your front lawn and people will just come and they'll buy off your lawn and that. We don't have that in this country. What we have is fields or markets, and we'll just fill our car up with anything and everything we got. We'll drive to the field, we'll pay £5 or £10 for our stall for the few hours we're there, open a boot, put it all out on the floor and we'll just sell it there. And then, depending on where you go, some of these events can have 2,000 visitors. Malvern can have 50,000 visitors in a day. That is what a car boot sale is. It means you can buy anything. As I've shown you over some of my videos, I even built my downstairs bathroom off car boot sale with all designer chrome taps, and even the toilet, porcelain toilet, brand new off the car boot sale. My porcelain tiles, but marble tiles off the car boot sale for a tenner that done the entire bathroom. And at the same time, on the other end of the scale is gold, is silver, there's antiques. They sell clothes. Do you know, I'm fed up of hearing, oh, I can't afford to dress my kids tidy, I can't afford this. Go to a car boot sale, guys. Wow. Designer clothes, £1. Designer tops, 50p. Really, go to a car boot sale, you will love it. Once you do a couple of car boot sales, you're hooked. Just a little addition, guys, that I'm going to splice in before I end the film. I talked to you about all the car boot sales. I missed one of the biggest ones in this area, Sully car boot sale. Can you believe I missed that one? It's massive. It's held in the Sully Sports and Social Club, I think it is, on the cricket grounds. And on a good Sunday, we'll go right way down to the seafront and have a couple of hundred cars, 200 or 300 cars in there. It's free parking, easy access. Really good boot sale. Best of all, Sully's an up-class area, so you get some really fine pieces out of there. I've had little brass money clips in the forms of animals' heads with glass eyes for 50p and sold them £150, £200. So you can have some really beautiful pieces down out of Sully. It's down by Penarth, just off Sully Island. Beautiful views. You can even go in then and have food or whatever. Now if you're selling down in Sully, stay till the end, because your ticket, they give you a ticket when you sell, and your ticket, if you go over the clubhouse, sign your number plate on the back of the ticket, put it in the raffle box. At the end of every car boot sale, they do a raffle draw for £100. So you may make an extra £100 on your day. It's cars and vans. Now I go in a car, but they charge me van rate normally because I take such a large pitch. But it is a very good car boot sale. It's on a Sunday morning. It can be cancelled, so they're on, I think they're on Facebook now, but they certainly got a phone number that you can have. In fact, let me have a quick look on my phone here. With Sully, you can phone them on the day and they'll actually tell you if they're on or not. Bear with me just a second. Yeah. The phone number for Sully car boot sale is 07 929 923 485. Now they'll tell you, that if you phone them, they'll tell you if the car boot sale is on. If you're travelling any distance, I'd recommend phoning if the weather's been dodgy like it has this week. because of the cricket grounds now, they have to protect the ground. But it is a very good car boot sale. I've had some beautiful gear out of there. Of all the car boot sales, Sully is one of the better ones, purely because of the size and the quality you can get out of there. So I don't know how I forgot about it earlier. Let me see, anything else for there now? You can phone them, check is on, brilliant boot, size, done the tickets. So yeah, so I've covered the car boot sales that I attend. I've covered where you can buy them briefly, where they are, when they are. So really, I don't really know what else to put into the video. I can say this though, once you start going to car boot sales, you'll never stop. You'll be going to them forever. I don't know if any of you watch Flogate and things like that, and Cash in the Attic, and you always see, there's always somebody who brings in this gem and they go, where do you get it? Car boot sale for £1. And they just say, well, I wish I could find the stuff like that. Do you know what? If you go to the car boot sale and you're there early, you will find it. You will find that stuff. Seriously, I do it all the time. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the little chat on car boot sales and where they are from my local area. I'd appreciate a like and a share. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. We've got so many videos now on so many different topics. You'll find us on Facebook, Antiques Arena. We're on eBay, Antiques Arena Clearance, where I sell the stock that I buy on the car boot sales. And we have our own website, antiquesarena.co.uk. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.